Hello and welcome to first time installation of Just Broadcast Faster demo playout. After you download file, just double click it and wait for installer to start. Click yes. Agree to terms and conditions. Install. In this moment, if you don't have install Visual C++, installer will give you option to install that also. And now we just need to wait for installer to finish. And after everything is installed, just click finish button and now we can set up playout. So first step is to click this blue icon, JB Faster Playout. It will run playout server and also it will run setup wizard. As you can see, we have some limitation in demo version. 90 days of work, 100 files, 2 lives, 5 URLs. We intentionally put few random bugs and application is a little slower, but all outputs are fully enabled. Of course, these bugs are fixed in full version. We click next. Here we can set channel data, name, description. You can set background color bar, color, or image from hard drive. And also we have a share folder which is created automatically in My Documents folder, but in case you don't have access to My Documents, you cannot create new folders. In that case, you can change to some other folder on your hard drive. When we are done, we click next button, folders created, channel created. Here we select our video and audio format of our playout. And also if you want to use Scotty markers, by default it is on. Again, next, playout is creating. Here we can set HLS output, select video and audio encoder. Since we are on virtual machine, we cannot use NVIDIA graphic card, but our recommendation, of course, is to use NVIDIA for encoding. For audio, we'll use AAC. This is a folder where HLS chunk will be saved. You don't have to change this. Number of chunks and duration of each chunk. Here you can set adaptive bitrate, but better turn it on directly in playout. After we're finished, we click again next. Here we have categories. This is very important thing in Just Broadcast Playouts because you must categorize each folder and each file. And depending on category, system will show or hide some graphics. For example, if we have logo, it will be shown in program file type, but automatically it will be removed on commercial. We created some most used categories, but also if you click this button here, you can create and edit categories, or if you don't want to create or edit, just click skip this test. We'll go to create and edit. You can select any category, click update file type, and then change whatever you want. Also, if you want to create new category, click on new file type, type name, and select again what graphics you want to show and what option to have. Click next. Now it's time to add files and folders to playout. Now this is very important. We always recommend that you create one video folder and then put all other files and subfolders in there. Please try to avoid adding a root folder of a hard drive because you will have some problems with the system files. So we click on main folder, okay. Of course, if you don't want to add folders in this step, you can skip folder and file registration, and we'll show you later how to add folders directly in remote control. We click next. We must assign category to each folder. Now we click on category on the right we want to use and click on the folder. If this button is marked, then when you click on parent folder, all subfolders will be marked with the same category. Of course, we here have commercial, so we'll take commercial category, click on commercial folder, music category on music folder. And now just click to auto register files from database. Be patient here. If you have too many files, it will take a lot of time to register everything. Next. Now we select playout mode. We have two different modes. Full automatic mode, where lines disappear as they are played, and semi-automatic mode, where played line stays in the playlist for maximum of 24 hours. So you can select whatever mode you want. Now we can import demo graphics. As you can see, graphics imported. We can select here if you want some default graphics, but we'll leave it to show you how to change it and select it in scheduler. Next, and we're ready to go. Setup is finished. And now we again click on JB Faster Playout to run Playout server. And Playout is started. As you can see, our HLS output also started. If you want to change settings of output, you just click Output Settings. And also we need to start web server on this button. Start server. It's running. And also we can enable auto start web server every time Playout starts. Now we go to remote control. Remote control is controlling our Playout. We can select layout here. And to add files to playlist, just select files you want and do drag drop operation. Then click on play next, and as you can see, Playout will start playing. Here we have folders we already registered. If you didn't register folders, then this will be your step. Delete files, delete folders, click on add folder, find folder, do the same things with the categories, click confirm changes, OK, auto register files, yes. And we have our files again. Now what you have noticed here is this yellow light. After we delete all the files from database, Playout told us that files in the playlist cannot be found in database, but they will run normally without problem. Only some features they cannot receive because they cannot, of course, find the same file in database. So I will just delete these files and add new files. Okay, now next step is to set live input. We go to remote settings and on live tab. Again, we are on virtual machine, so we cannot see Blackmagic card. We'll use NDI receiver for our live input. We select here video format, audio format, and also we can press this S button to search for NDI in the network. and if there is any NDI, it will show in this line in drop-down menu. And of course, click this button is live input, so we can tell that NDI is our live input. You can select multiple devices to be your live inputs. We close this window, we go to lives, add new live event, set name, description if you need it, set duration, but also we have this option here, manual next. When this option is on, and it's on by default, then live will never stop, even if it reached duration of 1 hour or 2 hours or how many hours you set. It will continue to play until you click play next button to play next file. So we select device and the receiver, and it took all the data we already set. Okay, and live is ready. Drag drop to playlist and it will play. Also, we can register any type of URL. It can be UDP, RTMP, SRT, HLS, whatever. Here you set URL, name, description, select buffers if you need, and click insert, and it will show in a list, and then just drag drop it to playlist, same thing as live and files. In this version, you cannot play YouTube videos. YouTube is changing all the time something, and every time we must create new version and adapt to what YouTube did. As for CG, we go to graphic tab, and here we can select demo CG. For example, here is logo. This is a logo from our demo CG. We select it, click change logo, and as you can see, it's showing on the video. But now if we put some commercial and play it, you will see that logo is gone. As soon as commercial ends and the program type plays again, logo will show automatically. Also, we can select other graphics like automatic graphic template, music title, program title, weather, now next, and promo. We'll select one music title to show you how music title looks like. We play next item. In 5th second of the file, music title will show. Here it is. And after some time, it will automatically disappear, like this. Okay, that's about music title. Just put this file on there. Now we go to scheduler. You can use scheduler application to create playlist for days in advance. So you can create a playlist for particular date, or you can create daily playlist for each Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. Okay. So all the options are the same as in remote control. You select files, add to main playlist here. Select the time when you want playlist to start. Let's say we want to start at 6 a.m. tomorrow. We select date here. And now we have two types of playlist, fixed and unfixed. Fixed playlist will always start at the exact time you set on the first item and will cut what is playing in that moment. Unfixed list will just append to the current playlist. So to make playlist fixed, double click on the first item in playlist and click fix time. You will see this lock icon. It means that first item is fixed, so entire playlist is fixed. And then we just click this button push to play out. And playlist is ready to start tomorrow at 6 a.m. You can see here in lists, it's scheduled and ready. Also, you can send daily playlist if you click this button, and then you select on which day you want it to show. So this playlist can start every Monday at 6 a.m. Then we have a CG editor. You use CG editor to create CG. So what's important here is just to select proper layer every time you create CG in this drop-down menu, and you create CG by drag-dropping items from this menu. There will be video about CG editor. Then we have a multi-view application. You always must start first playout, then multi-view application. Select your playout and click OK. And you'll have playout preview, timings, and in these fields you can add live, URL, CG, time, and CPU. Which means you can run some live or URL in this window, monitoring, and when it's time to start, you click Send on Air button, and it will send live directly to playout to play it at that moment. Same for URL. As for CG, you can control CG from here. Double click on CG, it will show CG. Double click will hide CG. And last thing is monitoring application. Monitoring application monitors playout, and in case it crash or you turn it off or something, it will turn it on again. And also when you restart your computer or turn it on, whatever, it will automatically run playout on Windows Startup. So this is icon here, green, right click, settings, you have some settings, basically it's already set, so just start it and that's all. It will also start with Windows. And finally, since this is HLS, we must test it somehow. Best thing is to use Google Chrome. It has a plugin this plugin, native mpg-hls playback. You just install it, add to Chrome, and that's it. Now to start HLS, you must see your computer IP address. This IPv4 address, and type here. I think already have something, just to change address. Okay, default port is 5002. You can change it in settings. Click. And as you can see, HLS stream is running. And that's all about basic settings of Just Broadcast Faster Playout.